Let's talk a little bit about resource limited population expansion. All natural entities like bacteria in a dish or rabbits in Australia, or in this case giant hogweed along the river, they expand at an exponential rate until they start to run into the limits of their environment. In the petri dish case, when they run out of nutrients, then they die off. In the case of giant hogweed, it's the shorelines. Once the shoreline becomes populated with giant hogweed, they can no longer get any thicker there than they already are. So in this case, you can see we have data that goes up until 2024. 2025 data is not yet installed. We haven't figured that one out yet. It gets a little complicated. Some of the data comes from citizen scientists, some comes from volunteers, some of it's reported in meters, some in square meters, some in plants, some in hectares, some in acres, and some has data conversion errors. So it requires some scrutiny. It'll take a little while to get that number with some confidence. But you'll also notice that there's a high curve and a low curve. Those are based on the mathematical model established in the first 6 years. And presently we can see that we're a little bit below the center line, and we're hoping the 2025 data will be below. If we change the page to a bigger scale, you can see a little more. We've got a bit of a decrease in 2023. 2024, we're still not up to the midline. We're hoping that we're making it change, but we're not sure. I suspect, from my understanding of the reports coming in from casual river users, that the problem is in fact getting worse. That all the efforts of our volunteers are going into public education and public awareness, but I don't think we're actually reducing the populations of the weeds significantly along the river. We need much more involvement from everyone. Preferably, we could get some activity from the government to encourage more participation. In the meantime, we got a cool graph to look at. We'll see what we can do with the rest of the data, and we'll keep on digging.